I'd like to welcome back my guest Nancy too.
Thanks, Matt Lou. It's great to be back on the program.
Please don't ever do that again. Anyway, I understand you have some questions for me today about donations made to Philanthro Productions.
Yes, Matthew. My first question is regarding cover charge donations. Are they tax deductible?
Great question, Nancy Andra. Technically, this is called a quid pro quo donation. A quid pro quo donation is one where the donor receives something of value, like a good or a service, in return. The tax-deductible amount is equal to the donation less the fair market value of the goods or services received. For example, if I pay $20 to see a movie hosted by Philanthro, and the value of seeing that movie is only $12, my tax-deductible donation is $8. Your city, San Francisco. Hold for applause. Has access to cover charge receipts that let the patron know this. As a cover is normally less than $75, Philanthro is not responsible for estimating the fair market value of entering a club or venue.
Thanks, Matthew. That brings me to my next question. What about auctions? We do those a lot and I'm not sure what we should be giving the winners.
If the final selling price of an auction item is over $75, Philanthro needs to provide the winner with a good faith estimate of its fair market value on the receipt. Technically, the good faith estimate should be visible to the bidder before they enter a bid price. The IRS states that in order for the bid to be tax deductible, the bidder needs to know ahead of time how much of their bid is over the fair market value. For example, if I bid $200 on a painting that's worth $50, but I'm under the impression it's actually worth $500, I'm technically not making a charitable donation. Make sense?
I think so. The bidder must know ahead of time what the auction item is worth in order for their contribution above that value to be considered tax deductible?
Correct. However, for cheaper items this is not necessary. If there is a chance the item will sell for over $75, then we need to estimate the fair market value in good faith.
Last questions, Mr. Lou. What about receipts for cash donations made by individuals? And what about the donations made by corporations?
Your CFO generates official receipts for all individuals that donate over $50. They also send out official receipts for all company donations, cash, or product. Technically, Philanthro only needs to send out receipts for donations over $250. Information on donors and receipts issued is then stored in an internal database.
Thanks for all the information, Matt.
You sure had a lot of questions for the former CFO of San Francisco, Nancy.
Your words tear through my heart like a sharp knife through a rare steak. But I know deep down you care, Matt.
Apple, Steve Jobs, Nike, Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, 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 Steve Jobs. I'd like to thank my guest Nancy too for joining us on the program today and all of you for watching. I'm Matt Liu, reminding you to take care of yourselves, and inspirational quote number 35 not found.